Today we're going to be looking at the Technics SX-P30. They do not make this piano anymore. Technics, which was a Panasonic company, stopped making these, I believe, back in 2000 or 2001. They just ceased to exist. Anyways, it's a great piano, full-size, 88-key keyboard. It's got the progressive hammer action, so when you're playing the lower notes, if you hit light, just like on a real grand piano, you're not going to get much sound. You hit heavier, obviously the weight is a little heavier, and then up top, when you hit really light, you can hear that you get a higher tone, because on a real grand piano, the lower the key, the harder you have to hit to get the sound, and the higher it is, the lighter you have to hit. This keyboard originally ran for $1,195 brand new when they first came out. It's a very simplistic keyboard. It's a slab style keyboard. It set the bar with Roland for portable pianos at about 40 pounds. Nowadays they have them, I believe, down to about 30. It's really great because, as you can see up here, there's no buttons. I have a Sam Ash student keyboard guide for when I do my tutorials, so it's easy to see what notes I'm playing here, and for when I teach some of my students. And I have external speakers, as this piano does not come with any. It is a great portable piano meant to be played on the stage. All the buttons and features are down over here on the left hand side. It's really great because as a piano player, I don't really want a whole bunch of sounds. I don't really want a whole bunch of options. I just want to be able to play. I want a great piano sound, and I just want to be able to sit down and play the piano. I don't want to have to fiddle with buttons and knobs and twisties and what have you on all these pianos nowadays that they have with 500 to 1,000 sounds. I don't need any of that. And most people, they get it because it's cool to play around with the sounds a couple of times, but honestly, most of the time, the most average piano player is going to use just the piano sound. So this is really great because right here, we have our piano and our E-piano sound. Then we have our reverb on and off, and that's it. Those are the only buttons we have to worry about. We have two switches, and that's it on this piano. You got your power button on and off. You have your volume button right there. You have your tune knob here, your MIDI in and out, a headphone jack, and a sustain port. And then, of course, you have the, let me see if I can read this here, left and right for the speakers, and your power supply. And that's it. That's all this piano comes with. That's all it needs to come with. Let me see if I can show you guys here real quick. Move this stupid speaker out of the way. Set it down. I got this taped down. But you can see that's the SX-P30. It's a digital piano. Alright, let me pick this speaker back up. But I'll let you guys hear some of the sounds in it. As you can hear down in the lower range, I honestly find the lower range to be pretty superb when it comes to sounds. I believe these are Steinway samples. Dynamic acoustic sampling is what they used, but they are Steinway samples if I remember correctly. So here's how the lower range sounds, and it definitely does have a little growl to it, and you can definitely hear that string hit, which is really nice. So it's got a really great low end on this piano. The midsection, it's okay. Honestly, I've heard better on some pianos nowadays, especially. I mean, this piano is from the 90s, so obviously we have better sounds out now. But at the time period, this was one of the better ones to have. So I mean, it's got great sounding midsection, and the high section, I like it. I've heard a lot of people say that it's kind of weak. It doesn't have the punch that they're used to with some of the newer pianos nowadays. I'll let you guys hear. Um, Honestly, this piano sounds amazing with headphones on. I have the Monster Jams in-ear headphones. They're like $85, but when I use those, I mean honestly, it's amazing. You can hear so much with the sound sampling that you can't hear through these $25 Lultec Lansing speakers that I have hooked up. Um, so honestly, speakers are the better way to go with this piano when you're listening to sound. When you really want to hear that stringy sound that it has for the sampling. Of course, if you have better speakers, you'll hear it as well. But like I said, I got $25 crappy speakers for a computer with a little subwoofer down there. Um, so, anyways, I will sample the sounds for you guys real quick, just playing through a couple songs. So I'm going to set the camera or the phone on the tripod real quick. This piano does have two sounds, like I said, the grand piano and the electric piano. It also has a hidden Rhodes sound, which I've heard a lot of people say is one of their favorite sounds on this piano that own it. Also, it has one more hidden sound. If you hold the two E flat keys down, it has a sine sound for like a synth. This keyboard is amazing as a MIDI controller, by the way. Um, I absolutely love it, and I use it all the time as a MIDI controller. But alright, I'm going to show you guys real quick the sound sampling of this piano. Hopefully you can hear pretty decent. I know the sound quality is going to be lacking compared to if I were to have this piano plugged in. I will have links available to MP3s of these sounds recorded directly into my computer so that you can hear more for yourself. Just in case you want to hear the sounds, in case you run across this piano online and you want to think about buying it. So we're going to start off with the piano sound. Okay, and just play a quick song. We'll play Fur Elise. Okay, obviously I cut that song short, just to show you the sound of the grand piano. Now I'm going to switch it over here on the left-hand side to the electric piano. So you can hear the electric piano with that. Great sound. So to switch to the Rhodes sound, you need to leave it on electric piano and turn the piano off. Hold the highest note, which would be a C, the 88th key all the way at the top, and turn the piano back on. Now we'll have a Rhodes sound, which you will clearly hear. So you can clearly hear the Rhodes sound. Obviously, when you play lighter, the sound's a little different versus. So we'll play a quick little song here so you can hear that. So you can hear the Rhodes sound there. Sounds great. Like I said, people have raved about it when they own these pianos, so they like it a lot. So I'm going to switch it back to piano. We're going to switch over to the sine sound. So turn the piano off again. Hold down the two E flat keys in the middle of the keyboard and turn the piano back on. a nice sine sound. Honestly, you can't use sustain pedal or anything, obviously. I don't really use a sound ever. I don't even use the Rhodes sound or the electric piano. Like I said, I use the piano sound. But I mean, you can hear. So you got, I mean, different sounds. So that's the sine sound. Those are the only sounds this piano has. Um, so personally, I like the piano sound. It's my favorite. As a MIDI controller, like I said before, it's wonderful. I use it all the time. Another thing that this piano does have, it does have a couple demo songs. It's only got two actually. So you hold the bottom key, which I believe is an A, and turn the piano back on. It'll start playing. So as you can hear, it's a great sounding digital piano. I wish I could play like that, honestly, but I can't. So I'll let you guys hear the next demo, which is going to be the electric piano now. Alright, so that literally covers everything that this piano can possibly do. Like I said, it's a very minimalistic, very simplistic piano. One of the better ones I've owned. The action is amazing. Um, I mean, if you ever run across one of these pianos, I encourage you to play it. It's honestly a lot of fun. It's got a very nice action to it, very fluid, very smooth. I know, like Yamaha, it's very hard. Personally, I don't like it because the action is very, well, I don't want to say stiff, but it's harder than this. And Roland's a little too soft, so this is really good. This is like right in between for me. Um, an amazing piano. I mean, this thing is almost probably 20 years old. We're getting pretty close to it. I mean, it's about my age. So, and you can see, I mean, it's built like a tank. It literally, I mean, it doesn't have all these extra features and crap that can break, and just this thing does what it's meant to do, and that's to be a digital piano. Um, Worth having in your collection. If you run across one, please, 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 you know, if you get the chance to play it, play it. If you get the chance to buy it, if the price is right, get it, because honestly, these are wonderful pianos, well worth owning, well worth having. Um, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this. If you look online, there's really not much about these pianos. I mean, I went 10 pages into the Google search over this, and there's really not that much out there. I'm one of like maybe 5 people that even have videos on YouTube of this piano, so I wanted to show you guys this piano because there really needs to be more known about it, because it is really an awesome piano for the time period. Um, Again, this is the Technics SX-P30. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you can hear the sound quality. Like I said, I will have links in the description where you can download MP3s of the sounds recorded directly into my computer. I hope you guys enjoy and have a great day.